Okay, this is my extended thoughts for number 9, A Better Toy Store, for my top 10 changes I want to see in Disney Infinity 3.0, the game. If you have not seen the full 10 to 1 overview video, click above my head and that'll take you to that video. But this is just my extended thoughts for number 9. So the toy store. This is a tough one, it really is. I certainly know what I didn't like. I didn't like the way in which certain toys were locked off through a progression tree, through that skill tree style. I thought a lot of the toys were just poorly priced. We bought toys with sparks, but some of them were like 100,000 sparks, which, if you're not cheating the game, is a big ask to collect all those toys. I'm not a fan how, if you're a toy box creator, half of your tools are locked away through this progression path. Why would you want to block your toy box creation community from having access to all the tools at the start? I understand there's some longevity there if you're having to unlock them, but it just seems restrictive more than entertaining. So what do we do about it? I think there's a couple things. Again, I'm not going to harp down. I've very outspoken about the idea that I think the toy store should feel more like a toy store. I would like to see renders of Disney Infinity figures in their box, like 3D models of what the figures look like in box. I would like to see a more interactive experience like that. The idea that your doesn't necessarily have to be to the level of like having a physical toy store where you're roaming through the store and seeing toys on shelves, but you're advancing through and you see like box art of a particular toy as if you were picking it up in store, and you can circle it and spin it. On the back it's got a write-up about what this toy is going to do for you in the toy box, and then when you purchase it, bang, it unboxes, bang, you got the toy in your collection. I think that would be more special. It creates a better opportunity for more interesting art in the game. But I think we need to see a bit more packaging mentality. So instead of, like, for instance, good example, the 3 hitchhiking ghosts that were in Disney Infinity 2.0 in the toy boxes as townspeople. Like, one of them was 100 grand and the other 2 were slightly different prices. That's ridiculous. Why wouldn't you just say, buy the hitchhiking ghost for X sparks, you get all 3 hitchhiking ghosts. Instead of having to unlock all different pieces of the rail system, you just purchase the rail accessory set and you get all these rail tools at once. That just makes sense. If you've got access to one piece of rail, you should make sense that you should have access to the rest of the rail pieces, and so on. I just think, bottom line, a simple UI fix can fix the toy store. And also, I really did. There was a handful of toys that I just felt like, yeah, that's not exciting. What's drawing me to unlock that? You know what I mean? I think there needs to be more time spent on creating interesting, detailed toys. Things like the Small World facade and things like that were really cool, but then there was just this ton of just junk. And certainly you shouldn't have to unlock any prior content from other Disney Infinities. I think all of that stuff should be unlocked right from the get-go, at the very least, by, if you can prove already in your save data that you unlocked all that content, at the very least you should get all that straight off the bat and not have to repurchase it. But yeah, that's what I think we need to happen with the toy store. Super simple. Please let me know what you think in the comments, how the toy store could be better or different, or maybe you're happy with the toy store the way it is. I want to hear from it so we can discuss it in a future episode of Inside Infinity Podcast. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.